Hey sports fans, and welcome to the Cavalier Sports Report. I am your host, Shawn Simpson, and this is a very special edition because I am joined here with an icon in the Kansas Junior College Athletic Association from Highlands Community College, Mr. Russ Karn. Now, sir, you are a Board of Trustees member for Highlands Community College, former webmaster for the Kansas Junior College Athletic Association, and the voice of the Scotties. Just an absolute legend in the division. Been hearing about you since I came to Johnson County Community College, so welcome.
Well, I appreciate that very much. Appreciate the opportunity to be down here with you guys.
So it is our honor to have you here in Cavalier Fieldhouse for this. So tell me, when did you first come to Highlands Community College and get involved there?
I was a student athlete there in 1971, 73. Began helping out there shortly after shortly after I was there at college. When I broke my neck back in 1978, my wife's boss was the superintendent of the Highland High School. And right after I got injured, he had her bring me down to a ball game one evening. Had four gentlemen pick me up, wheelchair and all, carried me up in the press box at the football stadium. And he walks in the press box and he says, find your fullback, find your linebacker, and you're on your own. He walks out. So that's how my public address announcing started. I did that for 36 years. I got to the point where no one in Highland had heard a voice other than mine for a generation. And that started working on me a little bit, so I backed off of that and then got into the online streaming for the play-by-play for Highland Community College about 12 years ago, simply because out of necessity. We had a radio station that did not feel they could do our broadcast anymore, so I figured there's got to be a way. Contacted the IT department, worked things out, and we started from there. And it's all grown over just opportunities. And same thing with the conference. It was an opportunity. Former football coach of mine, who was the assistant women's director of the Region 6, was needing some scores for rankings. I did that for him for a year on a website that I created. Then about a year later, Bryce Roderick, Commissioner of Conference, called me up, noticed what I was doing. Could you do that for the JL Conference? I can try. And so 15 years later, down the road, this is what we've got.
Did you have any experience before four gentlemen carry you to a press box?
No.
You had never been a PA announcer?
No, I'd never
before.
been a PA announcer, and I've never done radio or anything. This was just strictly, what can you do? And which was a challenge for being in the wheelchair for the first time. There's where you get a lot of challenges in your life to see what you can do. People just started coming around and said, well, Russ, what do you think? Can you think you could do this to get me back in the mainstream of life? And I'm going, I can try. And so apparently over the years, I've done a good enough job that people keep asking me back.
So you picked it up on the fly, literally, in the flow of a football game. You learned to be a PA announcer.
Yep. Oh, I'm a sports nut. I love athletics. It makes a big difference in your life when you're involved in athletics, because it teaches you more than the game itself. But it teaches you to go through obstacles that you have. And so when it gets down to just doing things, and I was given the opportunity to do things on my own. I could do it my way and not have to worry about certain rules and regulations, shall we say. They gave me the opportunity.
So they let you learn it on your own,
yep.
and you've clearly had a wonderful career at it. So you've clearly been doing it right.
Hopefully it's worked well. I mean, they dubbed me the voice of the Scotties about 17, 18 years ago, which was a really great honor. And when you're in a small community such as Highland, there's limited access, limited resources, shall I say. And so where you can do things for the community and do things for the college, it benefits not only me, but everybody around us.
And I can't remember if I said this in your intro, but you're a 1999 inductee into the Highland Community College Hall of Fame,
yes,
as well as the voice of the Scotties.
They were nice enough to do that for me. athletically, I was not that good of an athlete, but for what I've done outside after that, it's very much appreciated that they thought that much of me in there.
Now, as far as the Highland Community College and all of the athletics that go on with the basketball teams, or especially with the women's basketball team, we're getting ready for a game here. How was the Highland Community College team shaped up for this year, and how are they looking positioned for the tournament?
For this year, in my opinion, the ladies are looking very well. They are as good as they were a year ago. Tonight's game with Johnson County should be a tremendous ball game. 2 teams in the top 10, very well balanced teams, teams that are extremely well coached. Athletic caliber on both teams are just phenomenal right now. I think that's really going to do well. The men's game might be a little bit different, but I think the women's game will be very competitive, very close, and I know there's going to be a lot of people tuning in tonight to watch what's going on.
And as someone who has been involved with the athletics around Highlands and just in general for so long, is there anything that just stands out in your career? Any sports moment that really stands out to you?
I've been associated with just about every sport that college has. We've had games that did stand out football wise. We upset Butler one year. They were ranked number 1, undefeated. We beat them in the last game at home. Basketball wise, over the past few years, the games versus Johnson County have been really nice when we won. The game that we won down at Wichita, I believe 2 or 3 years ago, we went to the national tournament, got past the Lady Cavaliers. It's a memorable one, for everybody knows. Our girls volleyball teams do battle with Johnson County every year. Those are always good. It's always that Goliath versus David versus Goliath mentality, but it's always nice to play Johnson County when you get a chance to have a little bit of an advantage.
All right. Well, Mr. Karn, it has been an honor to sit here and speak to you, and good luck tonight. Not too good of luck, but good luck to the Scotties and against our Cavaliers, and hopefully it'll go our way, but if it goes your way, then I guess we'll be okay.
I think we'll be even that one winner. You got to come to Highland yet this year too.
Okay.
Right. Nice to meet you, man.
Appreciate it. Great. Thank you for being here.
Sure.
That's going to do it for this special edition of the Cavalier Sports Report from Cavalier Field House. I am your host, Shawn Simpson, and this has been your Cavalier Sports Report.